Hey there folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome to another of our Made in America series. We're here in Sedalia, Missouri with Bill Reed. Bill, good to meet you.
Glad to have you.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man. This is just so fun to come around and look at factories and see how things are made. So we're in an American factory using American steel with American workers, and you guys build tractor attachments, is that right?
That's right.
So anything from skid steer attachments like grapples to tree clippers to bale spears, all sorts of stuff you guys build here.
That's right.
You're a fairly small operation. How many employees do you have here?
Well, we've got 5 here in the plant right now.
5 in the plant right now. So guys, we're going to take you through this plant. We're going to show you American workers building American products, again with American steel. And we actually bought a tree clipper from Bill, and we're going to be using it on the farm. So come along, we'll have some fun learning how American workers build American products here with pride. All right? Woo! Alright guys, it's loud in here once again. We're in a factory. So right here is the door where everything comes in. So the plate steel comes in right here. It's set up to go on the plasma cutter, which is running behind me. Then we have our tubular steel and our round stock steel right here. And there's a cutoff saw right here. Everything is done by hand. In other words, every piece of every implement that goes in and out of this factory is built by hand. It's hand welded. It's hand welded with precision. Again, precision manufacturing. So these guys are putting together all sorts of fun stuff. We're going to take a look at the welders and the welding stations, the assembly and the assembly stations, and we'll show you the final finished product.
I'm Todd Wolf. I've been working here at Precision Manufacturing since 2004. I'm getting ready to show you how we fire up the plasma table.
Alright guys, once again, this is a small shop. So this is a press brake, and they're going to be pressing and bending some of the materials that will go into a grapple arm. And this is Todd again. So Todd not only runs the CNC plasma cutter, but he runs all sorts of stuff. Everybody in this shop needs to be able to do everything. In other words, everybody can move around to different stations and build different parts of the machine. From the door to the raw steel to the tubular steel being cut over here to the press to bend and shape all the materials. Then we go over here to the welding station here, and Daniel is welding up a grapple right now. We'll get some awesome footage of that. So the parts you just saw us cutting up on the plasma machine are already over here going into building a grapple. Some of these materials have gone through paint, and we're going to go there next, so be sure you stick around. This is the extreme duty clipper head, and it's basically a tree clipper. All Alright guys, this is the extreme duty clipper head. Now we have the mini clip, which is a little bit different, but basically this is just a gigantic pair of tree snips or a giant pair of scissors that goes on your skid loader or your tractor to clip trees out. So in other words, this will be used for clearing brush. Instead of having to rent a forestry mulcher or hire somebody to come and do your forestry mulching, you can take this machine right here, go right down to the ground level, clip it off, grass grows up, you don't worry about it, you can bush hog right over top of it. Awesome. Everything that comes out of Precision Manufacturing is pre-lubricated. In other words, you don't have to worry about your pivot points being dry when it comes off the truck. You can uncrate it and go to work. You see these holes in the ends of this clip right here? That's where the hydraulic cylinder is hooked to it, and basically, again, this is a giant tree clipping pair of scissors. You can cut fence posts, you can cut all sorts of fun stuff with this thing. Awesome. You saw the clipper head that we're assembling down here. This is Michael, and Michael is doing some of the finished welding on the clipper head.
My name is Michael. I've been with Precision Manufacturing since 2008, and I believe in American-made product. That's what puts food on my family's table.
All right, guys, we're in the paint booth, and there's Mike again. So Mike welds, Mike paints, Mike does it all, man. It's, again, a small shop. This is the extreme duty high reach tree clipper right there. So we got to see the clipper. This is the apparatus that holds that clipper, and this is a hydraulic arm that will come out and reach way up in the trees, and it's good for clearing fence lines, roadways, and stuff like that when you got like overhanging limbs and or you have trees that are on your fence line. So you can go up, flip, flip, and move the tree. Really awesome. So he's priming it right now, and then he'll sling some paint on it. So this is all primed up right here, and you'll see in various stages of drying. These are bale spears, pretty unique bale spear. We'll get a little bit more detail here on the bale spears that they offer. And right here is another bale spear. So all these products are offered on agfolks.com. I'm in no way affiliated with agfolks.com, but I will start working on some coupon codes for you guys if you're following the channel. So this is the mini clip. This is what we have on our farm. Cannot wait to use this. This is going to be super duper handy to keep trees off the fence line. This is the heavy duty clip. It's a telescoping heavy duty clip, and there's a couple of those back there. All right, so you'll see something pretty unique right here. This is a grapple that would go onto a backhoe. It basically bolts onto a backhoe. So it's not a thumb, it's a grapple that goes onto a backhoe. And this is a grapple that goes on a tractor around 40 horsepower and under. And you'll see there are no gussets right here, and gussets is that little piece of metal right there. So this is designed to dig into and or drag the ground and pull up debris, but not shovel. In other words, it won't dig down in the ground. And this is AR400 steel reinforced with 1/4 inch AR400 steel. You come over here and you can see this is the tree puller. So that's a clamp that you'll clamp onto a tree and pull a tree out. And it's got a big guard right here, like a brush guard, to keep stuff from flying in on top of you on the tractor or the skid steer. And most of these attachments are skid steer compatible and or tractor compatible. So something that's fairly unique to Precision Manufacturing is this kickstand right here to hold your grapple up. I don't know how many of you guys own a grapple for your tractor, but the first thing that grapple does when you unhook it from the tractor is roll over. So that kickstand is super duper handy. And this is a completed bale spear. It's a little different than a standard bale spear that you'll normally find. All right, over here is the pallet fork system that these guys offer. And they also offer a bolt-on grapple for the pallet fork system. In other words, you just tighten this little bolt, this little set bolt, and then you turn your pallet forks into a grapple. Pretty awesome and an inexpensive way to have a grapple if you already have an existing pallet fork set, or if you want to order a pallet fork set from AgFolks. Now this is the pallet fork grapple separate from the pallet fork setup right there. Again, this is another one of their heavy duty grapples that will bolt onto an 80+ horsepower tractor, or it can bolt onto a bucket for a backhoe. And this is for your subcompact tractor right here, and that bolts onto the bucket. And this is for your compact tractor, kind of like what we have on our farm, the John Deere 5065. let's go look at some more toys. Moving along the line here, guys, I'm enjoying showing you all these cool toys. So this is a grapple right here that's built for the commercial application. You can see it has a subsoiler type tine, and those are replaceable tines. That's something different on this one. This would go on a tractor or a skid steer that's over 80 horsepower. Then we'll move on down the line. These don't have the subsoiler, but it's a similar grapple to what we have right here beside us, and that would go on a 80 horsepower and under, probably somewhere between 60 and 80 horsepower. You want to make sure you size your grapple appropriately to the size tractor, because if you put this small grapple on here that's built for up to a 40 horsepower tractor, you put it on an 80 horsepower tractor, you're going to tear it up. So you got to think about that kind of stuff. And right here is their Mac Daddy grapple. This is the biggest one that they offer. It's in various stages of assembly right now. Hopefully we'll get a little shot here in the end credits of these guys putting this thing together. This thing is well over 1,000-pound grapple. It's a monster. Folks, thanks a lot for joining me here on the Stoney Ridge Farm Vlog today. I hope you really enjoyed this part of our Made in America series here at Precision Manufacturing. Again, if you want to check out any of Precision Manufacturing stuff, look on agfolks.com. There'll be a link down the video description. I'm working this guy right here for discount codes on everything that they offer. Got your fingers crossed? You got your fingers crossed?
Fingers are crossed.
All fingers are crossed, guys. So this is Precision Manufacturing. It's a small shop. They do great work. We're right here in the heartland of our country here in Missouri, making American products with American steel and a bunch of proud workers. We'll see you next time. Pound the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again on the Stoney Ridge Farm. All right? Woo! Woo! One more. Woo! There you go.
Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Welcome back to our Made in America. Our this year.